Hey you guys, today I'm talking about Signs Season 1 Episode 5. I know it's late, but hey, let's just let me just get through this video and we'll catch, like I said, we're going to be caught up tomorrow. I have that video up on time. Before I start this video, I cannot not keep going without sending my prayers, my thoughts, my condolences, everything to the people that's affected with the Hurricane Harvey. Like, it's been tragedy after tragedy, hearing, just watching the news or whatever, and I'm just like, oh my God, I couldn't even fathom if I had to go through that. I'm scared for my family that's out there in Houston. I have some family members, I have some subscribers, which I call my family, that lives out there. So yeah, my prayers are with you guys. I like I said, I don't know what I would do having to go through that. Y'all know me, I'm a city girl for real. So I don't know, y'all being strong for real. But let's get on with this review. It started off with Ross, Lenny, and The Dream, and they're talking about their road trips, the Miami, LA, and then Dream staying in the ATL with his people. So, you know, they like, damn, Ross, you took them on a private jet. And he like, yeah, it was to inspire them, you know what I'm saying? He was like, plus I took them out there, we partied, and I told them to have 4 written songs in 24 hours, and they did. So, that was cool, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I couldn't have did that either. But, you know, that was his thing. Even though he made them party, he still made them work. Lenny said how he took them to Khaled and how Khaled liked it, ran more than the other guys because Dylan did his same, King Dylan did his same little routine that he always do, which I like, so I don't have a problem with it. And also Marcellus gave him kind of a laid back rap. So since Ren came and performed like he was performing at a concert, that's the one got Khaled's attention. So then Dream talks about how Dakota, you know, what she gave him the first time, she has not been giving him. So he's a little worried about Dakota. They talked about the girls, Bria and Emerald, being in footies during rehearsal. And stuff like that. So I was like, oh, here we go with that. I don't want to hear nothing about them damn footies. But I told y'all last week, I understand. I do get it. Like, because Ross feels like when you come, regardless if you come in a rehearsal, you come into perform, you always have to be out there on your A game. Y'all never really gonna see Beyonce going to rehearsal and the paparazzi catch her looking off her game, you know what I'm saying? When Rihanna, when they step out their door, they always try to look on point because you never know who watching them, what kind of opportunities they can be presented. So I get where he's coming from with that one. What else happened that they talked about? I think that was it. Oh, Ross did say that Mufasa need to bring his energy up. He was like, what he gave us the first go round, he hasn't been given. And I truly agree with that. Then you got the team, they all in there writing their songs or whatever. Everybody just chilling, writing their songs. Javante comes and lets not Emeralds, just Brittany, Cozy, and Mufasa, he let them know that Ross wanted to see them at the house with their little 4 songs or whatever. So that was cool. Everybody else still working on their thing. And then he comes in there and he tells them that they need to get to working, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you don't want Lenny or nobody to come in here and y'all not working, so at least work, act like y'all working, just be doing something. Because they was like, well, we writing songs. So, you know, Bria started kind of side-eyeing him right then and there because he was kind of telling her what to do. And I don't think she liked that. Dakota Gold talks to Dream about, they showed a little part where her rehearsing and she was like, oh, I got a hit, and then she was performing and I'm looking at her like, where's the hit at? Because all I hear is dream, 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 dream. And I was just sitting there like, is she making a song about the dream? I'm confused. But I was just like, no, that's not it. And he was like, you know why you can't remember your song? It's because it's not a hit. And I was like, yeah, please, don't do that one. Just don't do that one. Ross, he comes out in this fur, no shirt, some sandals. I just be like, and you talk about them, I understand you at home, but you know cameras are still on you. Like, that ain't hot either. Why you talking about they footies? That wasn't hot. But he end up, like I always say, I always say that when they say only they can fuck it up, I always be like, yep, that is true. Y'all only can fuck it up. But Dream had told them, like, right now at this point, it's all about making records. That's all I care about, is making records, making money. All what y'all got going on, I don't even care about. So, you know, and that's just basically it in the music business. Like, the people that signing your checks and all that and giving you their money, they cares nothing about you. Nothing cares, but they don't care about your family life, nothing. Long as you making them money, that's all they worried about. So then Just Brittany goes first. I probably liked the song when she was sitting down and it was kind of a slower song. But I don't see her making it to the top. I really just don't see her making it to the top. I had, like, after watching all the reviews, I did go back and I looked up a lot of the artists and saw their music that they have on YouTube. And I don't like Britney's songs by herself. I like the songs that she got with Zero, but I don't like the songs that she has by herself. And I was just sitting there like, yeah, I don't see her winning. Whatever. Who else? Cozy. Oh, when she was dancing all up in his face and had her ass and bending over and gyrating, I understand she was performing her song, but you already know this man flirts with you and all that kind of stuff. Even when he was talking, he a creep. But I'm like, that's out of line of you dancing all in front of him like that. Like, that's not hot. Cozy, I liked his songs, all of them. I did, but that third and fourth one I really liked. I really did like, but that, yeah, I like his music. Mufasa, all his songs sound the same. I agree. Every time he changed, I was like, but that one sounded like the last one. And he doesn't have energy in his songs. He perform and just expect people to be like, oh, you good. No, if you just up there rapping and there's nothing, no energy out you, and you just rapping because you so cocky and think you just know you know how to rap, your audience is going to walk away because they don't know you yet. So they're going to walk away regardless of how good you are. Who else I want to talk about? You know he wasn't doing that good when Ross was on his phone the whole time he was up there performing. I was like, that is a sign right there. So, yeah, they talked to him about that. Then Lenny and Dream, they go talk to Dakota about her level of songwriting. But I was like, y'all talk to her more than that. But, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because she not bringing it like she brought it on her first audition. They asked her, why should she stay over Just Brittany? And she was like, because I do like more hardcore rap. I rap what the boys talk about than, you know, just being a pretty face or whatever. She was like, no, she's more in singing more than anything. And I was like, yeah, every time you hear her, she gotta sing this hook first to let you know that she thinks she can sing what she can't. But then I'd rather see Dakota. No, I don't. I'd rather see neither one of them. But yeah, I'd rather see. I think just Brittany got more of a stage presence than Dakota. I think Dakota, she had that hit, but that was, I can't keep just judging her just on that one song. And me personally, I wouldn't bang In My City, so I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad, but me personally, I just wouldn't bang that, put it on repeat. What else happened on here? But yeah, they talked to her about that. They told her to get her stuff up. Okay. She played up her new song. I think it was called Step It Up. And he told her that was a downgrade. It was still horrible, and she got one more chance to get it right. M. Rose is in the studio, right? This is the only part I probably want to talk about. But M. Rose was in the studio, and Javante, Bria, and King Dylan was in the studio with her. They helping her do whatever she needs to do, or whatever. And Bria comes in there and kind of interrupts and start talking to Javante about her stuff. And I'm with Javante on this one. It's rude. It's disrespectful to come in somebody else's session and start worrying about your stuff that could have waited until that girl was finished. I felt like she was totally out of line. And then when he wasn't giving her what she wanted, she wants to call him rude. I was like, no. Talking about, oh, he taking it to his head, the job that he has, and he don't know how to talk to people. And I'm sitting there like, what was he supposed to say to you? The first time she side-eyed him and, looked at him crazy is when he told them to get to work or whatever and make it look like they were doing something. So she already felt some kind of way from that. But then when he wasn't giving her what she wanted as far as her stuff, when they in somebody else's session, she wants to pop off on him and get rude and just loud. And I'm just like, you out of line. She was so out of line. So I just wasn't here for that. And I was on Team Javante's side when it came to that part. Minnie Dream, they come talk to the crew or whatever, but they asked Bria, why did she go off on Javante? Javante was trying to talk, but they were like, no, we want to hear her side. And she was like, but I said it in a loving way. I said, when? When? No, you didn't. Why are you sitting here lying like they not going to see this back? Maybe because she don't plan on winning and being there to the end. I don't know. But I just felt like she was so out of line. She still lied in their face. She still tried to throw him under the bus. And I'm glad when he talked, he said what was the truth. Like, you coming into somebody else's session is wrong. So I don't care which way she said it. And I'm liking the way Tay has said, he's not that type of person. Even Nelly, all of them was like, he's not that type of person. So, it wasn't him. I'm sorry. And I felt like Dream don't feel like an ass getting on him. I understand where Dream was coming from, but that's not what happened. And they was trying to ask like, what did they ask? Because I was so mad. Because they asked what was his job. And that's when Tay was like, he's the helper dude. Which he is. He helps get everything done. But when he's working with somebody else, you don't interrupt them and because you think you're that special. No, it doesn't work that way. But she was talking about something about being a priority. And I'm just like, this girl young. And y'all remember her saying that was her first time in the studio. So she doesn't know studio etiquette at all. They did get kind of on both of them. I guess they didn't want her to feel like they were just coming down on her. So they kind of reprimanded both of them. But I was like, no, nope, wasn't his fault. I don't care what y'all saying right now because it's not his fault. So then everybody is rehearsing or whatever. And I think Dream still had a problem with Javante about him wearing them glasses and the way he came in there and talked to them the last time. I think that's what happened. Why? Hold on. Why am I looking at my thing and it's saying that my CNN ain't working? Don't make me call my cable people and cuss them all the way out. I'm sorry, my cable just start tripping. I don't know. It's crazy. Guess I gotta talk to him tomorrow. Anyway, everybody rehearsing. Dream, Lenny Ross come in. And Ren, Dylan, and King Dylan and Marcellus is up there rapping together. They sounded really, really good. I really liked them. Then you had them come in there and tell M. Rose, Dakota, Nelly, and Mufasa they were on the chopping block. Mufasa's looking like, huh? Why? What happened? Or whatever. And so they asked him who wants to perform first. Nobody said anything. So Mufasa went up there first. He still sounded the same to me. I don't know. M. Rose sounded horrible. Like they said, if Rihanna had that song, she would have killed it. Because I just be like, the girl is a good songwriter. Singing it ain't for her. Dakota, horrible, because she had a late start and just couldn't catch on. It was just bad. It was a bad situation. So then you had Nelly. Nelly Moore is of a conscious rapper. He really is, and I don't know. This show ain't for him whatsoever, because what they want, he's not going to give them. And then when he was rapping, the rap was bomb. I wanted to hear the whole thing. I didn't want to hear all this editing. I didn't want them to keep stopping. I wanted to hear that. But it was making Dream mad, because Dream was like, you don't have a hit yet. I'm just going to put it out there before I get all into that. He just told him, you don't have no hit yet to be doing that. And I'm sitting there like, that's bullshit. That's some bullshit. I get what he's saying, but that's some bullshit. Because there's something for everybody, and I think I didn't have a problem with that song. So, anyway, they end up cutting Emerald and Dakota. They gave Nelly one more chance, because they got on him about he better not say nothing about his personal life no more, and he better make a song for everybody. And I'm like, that's bullshit. Like, okay. Well, I guess when it comes to a single, you want to make something for everybody and then put that kind of song on your mixtape or in your tape so they can hear it. But like I said, this ain't for him. This show is not going to be for him, because he's not going to give them what they want, and I don't want him to compromise himself to be what they want. But hell, he's here for another week, so we get to see him another week. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about episode 5. Like I said, once again, let's keep praying for Houston and, just Texas, period, Louisiana, and all other states that's in the path of this Hurricane Harvey. Let's pray for everybody. Once again, if you guys do need some help, just hit me up and we could try to figure out how can we get people help in these areas. Follow me on social media. Everything I do is by ThaGhettoView, THA, not THE, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.